We begin tonight with breaking news. The tariffs on steel and aluminum are already having a direct impact here in our region, with at least one steel plant laying off dozens of workers today. This comes as the trade war between Canada and the U.S. continues to escalate. Just after midnight, the U.S. imposed 25% tariffs on all steel and aluminum imports, including from Canada. Canada is now retaliating with dollar-for-dollar reciprocal tariffs on nearly $30 billion of U.S. goods. Iveco Rolling Mills steel plant in L'Orignal, about an hour east of Ottawa, is now laying off more than 100 workers. The manufacturer says this is a direct result of the tariffs. CTV's Austin Lee was in L'Orignal today and joins us in studio with the latest. Austin.
Yeah, Patricia, these layoffs impact nearly a third of the workers at the Eastern Ontario steel plant. The United Steelworkers Union says more than 470 people work at Iveco Rolling Mills. It's one of North America's largest producers of hot-rolled wire rod and continuous cast steel billets. It was originally established in the early 1970s, and it is the community's single largest employer. Now, the company says the layoffs are due to tariffs, the uncertainty they bring, and declining orders. According to the United Steelworkers Union, today 120 employees were temporarily laid off for 1 week. 30 others received permanent layoff notices last Friday. The union says government supports are urgently needed for those who have lost their jobs, and people in L'Orignal tell me all eyes are on the steel plant.
They pay a lot of taxes for this community here in Champlain. So whatever they close, what's going to happen here, we don't know yet, but we know our taxes are going to double up. Everybody talks about that. That's all we hear about that right now, those tariffs. So it's going to hurt everything, not only Iveco. It's going to hurt the whole economy.
Now back here in Ottawa, Ambico Limited manufactures specialized doors, frames, and windows. That company exports about 70% of its products to the United States and says this trade war is the greatest challenge they've seen in decades.
There was definitely disruptions posed by shutdowns and the effects of COVID. But this seems to be at a different level. It's really been disruptive to manufacturers, and it's been the change in direction, the constant change. One day it's this, the next day it's that, that's really been the disruptive part of it.
Peterman adds Ambico is doing its best to absorb inflated costs brought on by tariffs. He says the company is still honoring quoted prices that they passed along in some cases many months ago. But moving forward, prices may soon have to change. And of course, it's not just steel doors and frames that are impacted. Steel and aluminum straight from the mills on both sides of the border are expected to increase in cost. And that would obviously impact everything that includes either metal. Patricia.
A long list. All right. CTV's Austin Lee live for us tonight. Thank you.